Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Utopos, which is a new game. It's on Steam, and full disclosure, I did receive my copy for free. And this is our opening screen. Great to see you, Slayer468150. I guess that's us. And we're going to connect, and we're going to play some Utopos. Now, I don't know anything about the game. Alright, no games found. Create a new one. Alright, I guess we're going to... It looks like it wants a controller, so we're going to... Oh, my controller's missing. Give me one sec. Alright, so we've got the controller going. We're ready to rock. I guess we're going to create a new arena. English. Oh, English. Teacher plays. Oh, English teacher pl. Sure. Let's play. I guess we're playing. We're playing Utopos, waiting for other players. So this is... Oh, jeez. Okay, that's very loud. Just gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright. So... It's a multiplayer game. And I am Slayer468150. I do like the sounds that the game makes. Can't go into the other player's thing. What happens if we hit a wall? Oh yeah, we do take some damage. Cool. But there's no sound effects when you're not flying. There's no sound to anything. Okay. Right. And those bounce. Cool. It does bounce that. It bounces that as well. Right. What other buttons are there? Oh, those are just the same. Can spin. Oh, there's a machine gun as well. Cool. That's all very cool, but I guess, yeah. So I guess that's it. I guess we will exit out. Yeah, I guess we'll exit out because we can't play. Setup. Change name. Mr. Jacobs. I mean, this doesn't actually matter. Sure. Because, I mean, no one's playing. That's... The problem here is that no one's playing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, at least my name is right there. I don't know what the countdown is. What's the countdown? 24. Well, we'll wait for the countdown. We'll see if that does anything. Otherwise, we're going to have to go look at the description after only playing for a couple of minutes. Oh, no. No, we've still got our countdown happening. Yep. Yeah, it's like a multiplayer-only arena shooter thing. It exists. Base energy. 0, 2, 1, and then what happens? So our base turned off. Now we have to go out into the wide world. Now we're playing the game. We're playing Utopos. Yeah, Utopos. Right. I want to crash into something so that I die and see what happens there. Into the wall. Into another wall. Bang! Shield lost. Good. Oh, it nearly crashed there. Or we just restart. Cool. Okay, well, let's go look at the description, I guess, because we've sort of exhausted all of the play options. And that's what we're going to do. All right, Utopos is a multiplayer online spaceship arena fighting game. Gameplay is from a top-down angle, and the game runs in beautiful 3D graphics. Woo! Except for that it's a multiplayer online-only game developed by an independent developer with no player base and no real shot at getting one. So it costs $12.39, so they've basically priced themselves out of the market. So what they actually... The way to actually make this game function, the way to get it, at least some people playing it, would be to make it free to play and then like monetize skins for like $1 a piece or something, you know, like sell like fun, fancy skins for $1 a piece or 50 cents a piece or whatever it is, and then people would play it. You know, people would play it, and some of them would buy skins, and you would get more buy-in, and the game wouldn't be dead on arrival, which is what this is. And we've seen it a bunch of times before. Those of you who are familiar with my channel, we've played a few DOA games where, and not the fun beach volleyball kind, just the kind where they've developed a game with ridiculous sort of expectations about what people are going to spend for a multiplayer online only game that has zero single player content. This game needs either bots or like an actual campaign or something to get people involved, to get people invested enough to want to play the multiplayer. As it is, it's just nothing. People aren't going to spend $12 to play your multiplayer online game that has no servers, no one playing it. It's just not going to happen. It's a dead game because it's a dead game. Yeah, the only way to make it not a dead game would be to not price people out of it by charging them $12. So they want to release the game and tune it with real players. Great. You can play it with up to 8 players, I guess. They're talking about 3 months of early access. It'll probably be much shorter than that because they're going to find out very quickly that people aren't playing it. Once the game runs perfectly and both us and the players are happy with it, we plan on creating multiple arenas for the full release. Sure. What they actually need is a single player sort of campaign kind of thing, or at least bots or something to get people invested so that you can play without having to have a big player base. Because at the moment, it is not a game that is playable. It's not playable. I can't play it. I've got the game. I got a key. Thank you very much. And I went to try it out. But there's no one to play it with. No one's playing. Not even the developers have a server or anything. There were no games available. 0 games. Which means that despite wanting to play it, I can't. So imagine if I'd spent $12 on a game and loaded it up, and it was like, hey, create your own game, and then wait. I sit there for 5 minutes. No one joins my game. I exit out. I uninstall, and I ask for a refund. That's what's going to happen. Even if people buy it, based on the screenshots and the videos and stuff, even if people buy it, that's what's going to happen. So, Utopos is back. The original Utopos launched almost 30 years ago in 1993, but the magic is still there. Still where, man? I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of Utopos or 1993 video games. What I do know is that the niche market for people who really liked Utopos and want a multiplayer online only arena shooter for $12 is probably vanishingly, infinitesimally small. It's the nostalgia that you're trying to plumb for cash is not there. Yeah, that's not a beloved arcade game that I am aware of. I'm sure people do know it. I'm sure people are going to come into my comments and be like, I know it, I played it. And my question for them would be, are you going to buy Utopos, this video game, because of that nostalgia? And I think mostly the answer is going to be no. So Utopos is a multiplayer spaceship arena fighting game. Situated at the asteroid belt, Utopos is a colonized world inhabited by humans who left the Earth in search of a better life. Rocket ship fights have become a popular sport, and it's up to you to fight your way to the top. Choose your ship and weapons and fight against other players to see how is the ultimate rocket ship fighting champion. Great. So if there were a single player campaign where you actually had to fight your way to the top and stuff, awesome. I would love that. That would be really fun. But that's not what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a multiplayer online only shooter. So the developer is Jani Pentinen. And they've got another game called URG, which, what does that stand for? What is that? URG is a retro-style side-scrolling arcade shooter with beautiful 3D graphics. And it's got a co-op mode. So URG can be played alone or as a co-op with up to 4 players. And it's short for Utopos rocket ship game. So really trying to cash in on this Utopos thing. We've got 2 positive reviews here and 1 negative. That's fine. But if we look here, we can see why it doesn't have more reviews. They've priced themselves out of the market because we can look at the things here. And what we've got is essentially a sort of quasi-asteroids, you know, space shooter kind of thing. And there are a lot of those. It's not like they're, you know, it's not like they don't exist on Steam, but most people aren't charging $25 for them. So if you bought this for like $5 or even $8 or whatever, you'd probably be like, oh, look at all the, look, you know, there's lots of colors, there's like different enemy types and stuff like that. For $25, it's a totally different story. Yeah. Once again, trying to cash in on the Utopos video game, which apparently existed in 1993, did not pan out for them, and they priced themselves out of the market. So I've been talking for a while now. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you do want to check out the game, you can click on the link in the description. But once again, like I said, there's no one else playing it, so there's no point in buying it unless you have a spare $60 or $58 or whatever that happens to be to spend on buying you and some of your friends this game so that you can play it for a while and then go, huh, yeah, we played it, we had there's one arena, we got all the content there was in about a half hour, and now we're done. So if you've got that money and you want to spend it on this, sure. But if you're like me and, you know, you would rather not have to, you know, coordinate buying a game that's like, yeah, it's not like blowing anybody's mind with 4 of your friends to even get a game going, don't buy it. So, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.